So picture this. You hired a realtor, you got your home on the market, and you found the perfect buyer. And now you're 3 days out from closing, and your realtor comes to you and says, those closing fees that we talked about, you're going to need about $3,000 more than originally planned. Unfortunately, one of the most common mistakes that sellers make when listing their home for sale is not budgeting properly for closing fees. So they end up blindsided, and ultimately it eats into their bottom line. So let me tell you about another scenario, one in which this does not happen to you. Stay with me. If you're thinking about selling your home, you definitely want to hear these tips. If you have equity in your home, the fees that you are responsible for will be deducted from your proceeds. However, there are some cases where the seller may be required to bring money to the closing table in order to cover these expenses. To prevent that, step number one is to talk to your agent. At the end of a consultation with me, my clients will have a clear understanding of what their responsibilities are as a seller and what they can expect to net at closing. Step number two, understand your budget for closing costs.
Sellers in the North Carolina market are typically responsible for commission fees, excise tax, fees associated with deed preparation, and of course mortgage payoff. Also make allowances for any tax prorations or property liens. That brings us to number three, factor in the unexpected.
If the market is highly competitive, your home may end up sitting on the market a little longer than what you would like. In this case, you may choose to make your deal a little more appealing by offering a concession towards the buyer's closing costs. Doing this will help you secure the win, and it's a great deal for the buyer, but not such a great deal for you as a seller. Now, it does happen in the real estate world, but my job as your real estate agent is to sell your home as quickly as possible so that you never find yourself in a position where you have to sacrifice some of your bottom line in order to sell your home. Once again, I'm Tiffany Moses with Exit Realty Preferred, serving the amazing people across the Fayetteville and North Carolina Sandhills region. If you are thinking about listing your home on the market, I can definitely help you. I have a free seller's guide that will walk you all the way through pre-listing preparation, all the way through closing, to include the top 5 ways to sell your home fast. Whatever the need, please consider me a resource. Leave me a comment to request the information or DM me. I am always here to help. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you